Yo YouTubers, WhiteBlade here giving you a bit of an announcement. Unscripted, by the way. And I gotta say, it's not exactly a happy one. Now, judging from the fact that you're seeing Zero and WhiteBlade here, well, you can tell that ain't good news. After a long time of thinking it over, I've actually come to a very difficult decision. It's not easy for me to say this, but just to get right to the point, WhiteBladeZero and A Day in WhiteBlade's Life are both cancelled. Yeah, I can see the surprise on your faces right now, and I'm probably going to receive a lot of hell from my fans about this. I wouldn't be surprised. But I have my reasons why. First, let's start with WhiteBlade's Life. First off, there's absolutely no progress whatsoever, and well, every time I watch one of my own episodes in that series, I literally cringe. Like, I'm actually embarrassed to watch that one. I know it doesn't sound like a good excuse, but on the whole, I just don't see it going very far at all, and I just don't see any point in continuing it. So that's my reason for WhiteBlade's Life. And as for WhiteBladeZero, as I've mentioned before, the rest of the series is kind of cheesy and cliche. I mean, let's face it, I made the script like a few years ago while I was still practically a kid, and well, what do you expect? And the problem is, trying to rewrite the last few episodes isn't getting anywhere since, well, I have no motivation to do those scripts. I'm just without motivation. And again, I don't see it going very far. I really hoped I could finish this one, seeing it's really the only melee machinima I know of that's, well, until now has gone on. But, well, all things must come to an end sometimes, finished or not. So, sorry to say, but WhiteBlade's Life and WhiteBladeZero are done. Finished. Kaput. However, there is some slight good news. WhiteBladeZero won't totally be destroyed, so to speak. I'm actually thinking of redoing the series altogether. Basically, redo the story, redo practically everything. And good news for some of you, and not so good news for some of you. It's going to be in Brawl now. Some of the characters will change, some will be dropped, some new ones will be added, and yeah. I haven't quite worked out all the kinks yet, and spoiler alert, it's still going to be the online server-based system. So, just letting you know about that. And I'm also considering using some ideas from another machinima that has been dropped or cancelled. Some of you may know it, and some of you may not. Well, I would give a hint, but I can't think of one right now. Oh well, maybe you guys can figure it out. I don't know. That'd be pretty hard to figure out since I'm not giving any clues. Anyway, getting back on topic. I am planning on redoing SBZ, so hip hip hooray. Like I said, characters will change, some drop, some new, and so on and so forth. Hopefully when I get to making those scripts, the series won't be so cheesy, and hopefully I'll be able to do things that make more sense. Hopefully have less screen time on the main protagonist and have a little more on the other characters, like Flatzo, for example, as some of you were probably complaining about. And yeah, that's really all I wanted to talk about. Now, when this new WhiteBladeZero comes around, I'm actually going to remove the original episodes and put them on my backup account. So, if for any reason you see the original WhiteBladeZero videos be somehow removed, don't panic, don't go into an absolute panic. They'll still be around. They'll just now be on my backup. They won't be transferred now. I'll transfer them once the new series takes off, whenever that is. Honestly, I don't know, but I think you sort of get the idea. I hope. So, I think that's really all I wanted to talk about, so, yeah, thanks for watching, YouTubers, and I hope you guys understand what I was going through with all this. Oh, I almost forgot. In case you were wondering, Fire Within Shadow is not cancelled. Fire Within Shadow will continue. I just gotta get around to doing more filming and still come up with a name for the chapter. So, yeah. I think I may have an idea for the chapter, so who knows? Maybe Chapter 2 Part 3 will come out sometime this month. Maybe next month if I'm unlucky. So, yeah. I think I've covered everything I need to cover. So, whoops, sorry about that if you heard that. So, that's really it. So, until the next time, YouTubers, on that note, I take my leave, and I hope you understand my reasons.